Welcome in, everyone. Happy Friday. Thank you for your patience. So sorry. Everything has taken me so much longer than anticipated today, but we are here. We are live. And we've got 2 kitties on the bed. She's like, what? What did you say about me? Happy Friday. Happy Tarot Friday. A rare occurrence, but I'm excited. I have a lot going on right now. A lot going on. The video is exporting as we speak. It's at around 90%. It's almost done exporting to YouTube. Danny, thank you. Let's go ahead and take the thumbnail. And then I'll put all the tarot stuff on the screen. 99% now. Hopefully. Oh, is it? You can actually see it, I bet. Okay, good. So I have that going. I have thumbnails that are screenshotted, but I have not picked one. I thought we could do that together. Also, all of my audio tracks on my end of things sound like they're clipping or glitching. I don't know what's going on with them. I wanted to test it on you. The rain sounds wonderful to me. However, I wanted some music. I was thinking this one. It sounds like it's clipping, so let me know if you can hear it too. I'll turn the rain down. And you can let me know if you hear what I'm talking about. Sounds like little pops. Also, how is the audio sync today? Do you hear it? Pop. Some people are saying they can hear it.
You are so appreciated. Less than 3. Thank you. /Duncan03.
You had the best summer ever? Good. Well, it's really bothering me, and I can't, like, listen to it without it bothering me, so I had the rain. I think I'll keep the rain louder. Maybe we'll just have it really quiet. Or maybe we can't notice the popping sounds. And I can also turn this up even more. Is it a sample rate or bit depth issue, perhaps? You sound like you're onto something there. That sounds really on par with what the problem probably is. That's exactly what I was thinking too. I was like, something about the rate is off. Like, clearly there is something internally happening, because they don't always act like that. So I must have toggled a standard setting and just like changed it across the default, and then I messed everything up. But I don't know what I did or when. So anyway, let's take a screenshot. I don't know why I was gonna say it like that. Oh, she's so cute. Okay. Actually, well, no, it doesn't matter. Tarot doesn't need to be the focus of the stream. Or of the screenshot. Because we're doing multiple things today. We're gonna go ahead and close the readings for now. And if we have time to open them again later, we can. But I'm going to close them for now. I'm also going to change the color. Properties. Select color. Pick a screen color. Here, wait. This. Cancel. I saw Red Boy, you said something about a concert. I'm gonna try and go back and read that in a second. Should I do this or this? I feel like the navy would look better. It's pretty dark. Make it a little bit more opaque. There we go. Actually, I might even make it a little bit more blue. Okay, that's good enough. Alright. Whoa. I'm so sorry. That was really loud. So we're gonna pick a thumbnail after we do the tarot stuff. So I'm gonna keep that over here. Oh. She's a super big moaner and groaner. When she's sleeping, she does these little every day. Every day she does. Poor little girl. Another thunderstorm, yes. I wanted to keep on the theme with the new video that's coming out in a few hours. And it's got some nice rain. The new video, very relaxing. I think you're gonna like it a lot. But it has a lot of rainy ambiance to it, so I wanted to keep with the vibes, keep everything rainy. No, don't move yours to next time. If anything, we should do yours first. Yes, there is a new video coming. Good morning. I was nearly sleeping. It's okay if you need to go back to sleep. I said that in my Discord message. I know this is a little late for people today, so I'm sorry. Feel free to go back to bed or go to sleep. Oh my. That sounds like it sucks. Zarar. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, that's fine. I guess I'll forfeit. Why don't I pull up the list on here today, since I have my laptop nearby. Slam, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Welcome back. Happy 9 months. Okay, let's see. Slam. Would you like me to read your question out loud or keep it private? Hi Trisham. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate that. Ignore the colors I chose for the decks. Gotta fine tune it later. No worries. Oh yeah. If I may make a suggestion for this one, I feel like this like darker purple, I don't think we've used that for anything yet. It's kind of like almost like a dark periwinkle, like it's bluish purple. I think that could be nice instead of the yellow. I'm always like about this off yellow, like I don't know. It looks like pea. Not a great yellow color to me, but I'm not gonna hate on it. Let me see. You can read it publicly. Alright, Slam said, my mother had recently quit her job to go work at another. She had worked at her old job for over 29 years, that's a long time, and decided to leave all of that behind to work at a rival company. She says it was because her previous job was stressful and the stakes at her new job. And states that at her new job, her position won't be as stressful to her. Her old job was in town where I work, so I got to see her and hug her whenever I get the chance to. Now, her job is located in a different town. My mindset was that she betrayed everything she worked for. How should I respond to this? Interesting. Deck of choice. I am going to consult our new fairies, because I feel like what I'm really wanting to ask is like, why is this bringing up, you know, any feeling of disdain for you personally? It sounds to me like your mom is obviously making a decision on her own behalf, and she's doing it for constructive reasons that she views very positively. And so if anything, to me, that's like a very worthy cause to be, you know, like happy for her, excited for her, enthusiastic on her behalf. So I'm curious why you are feeling disdain, and maybe it's because you're resistant to the change, perhaps, you know, for her, but also just in general. Change might be hard for you, and so seeing your mom make a really big decision that to you feels almost inconceivable to imagine doing yourself kind of like breaks your brain a little bit. It breaks your perception of, you know, what's acceptable, because obviously you really love your mom. She's not someone you would ever want to think ill of, and you trust her, I'm sure. So to have her make a decision that doesn't necessarily align with what you believe, I'm sure that's really interesting and a very contrasting feeling. I have 2 deck sides for you. I'm gonna have you pick, let's do 2 cards, because I'm not really sure how these cards like to work together, and if they like to work together or if they like to just be standalone. But Obscured, thank you for the 100 bits, by the way. We're gonna go for either deck number 1 or deck number 2, and then we'll split them even farther from there. Yes, they are very beautiful. Again, this is 1, this is 2, and this is for Slam. Number 1, okay? So then I'm gonna split those in half again. Actually, I'm gonna shuffle them. I haven't shuffled these cards very much. So shuffle them again. And then split them. And now we have 1 or 2. And you know what? Let's do something fun. I'm gonna have you pick a card from each deck. So let's pick your first card from deck number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty sticky. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1 through 10. Yeah, I think it's a red, I would say. Well, you know, it's a bit orangey in person. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Interesting. And then deck number 2, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those were very even piles. 10 cards yet again. They do need to get broken in. What do I get Lady Gator for her birthday? What does she like? Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Alright, Slam. Thank you so much for pulling those. Do you mind, you guys, if I quickly... Oh, it's right there, actually. I don't even need to go far. Never mind. I thought I was gonna have to get up, but I don't. I needed some chopstick. Oh, sleepy girl. Oh, sorry. This microphone stand picks up so many different sounds whenever anything touches it. I can't wait to hear what these cards say. It's very interesting what showed up. I have a feeling that, yeah, I'm just intrigued by these. We have the first card, lighting your path. And then the second card is showing up. Lighting your path and showing up. So let's see. What is showing up to light your path? This one I opened like right to it, so I'm gonna read this one first. It was funny because I said that one first in the sentence I just said too. Excuse me. This card says excuse me if I pronounce this wrong, yoga are small spirit folk who are affiliated with the indigenous Mohawk, Cayuga, Tuscarora, and Seneca tribes. Descendants of the thunder god, Hinun, they can turn invisible, though they have been known to reveal themselves to those who are in need. Different types of yoga have appeared in Iroquois folklore with various abilities like throwing stones down narrow riverbanks or maintaining underground ecosystems. The yoga are allies of the natural world and can affect the growth of crops, earthquakes, and so forth. When this card is drawn, consider ways in which you can better show up for the people you love. The yoga encourage you to make yourself known to others, especially to someone who might need you. If there's a text or email you've been meaning to send, now is the time to reach out. I am interpreting this in the context of this reading as though, even though your mom is now removing herself from, being close by for you to show up, that doesn't mean you still can't do that, right? You can still show up, and it looks like you're being implored to always continue to do that. Continue to follow up, show up. You can still come and peek in and say, hello, how's it going at work? How are you, Mom? Let's see. Lighting your path. This one is the second card of the deck. And it says, I'm just going to read when this card is drawn. When this card is drawn, it speaks to the nature of walking in shadow. So the uncomfortable parts of life. The nature of walking in shadow. How no one is ever truly journeying alone so long as they are seeking light. Let Joan the Wad illuminate a path forward. Perhaps it is one that you hadn't considered or are resisting. Keep an open mind. Consider making your own good luck charm by blessing a necklace, ring, or something shiny with this fairy's spirit. Interesting. So again, no one is ever truly journeying alone. I don't know why, just in general, throughout this, and in the sentiment of your question alone, I already was feeling this almost like no, my mom is leaving me alone, right? Like this like abandonment wound that's being triggered. And all of these cards are basically saying like there's no reason that you need to be alone if you don't want to be. As long as you're walking towards something, you're not alone. You're on your journey, right? Like you're going towards company, and therefore, you know, I don't know, like at least that's how I'm interpreting it. There is no true loneliness in the search for companionship, I guess, because your company is the hope, the just like knowing that there's people there when you get to your destination. So I don't know, I just think it's interesting that both cards said something along the lines of like, well, showing up in general is like, how can you better be in people's existence in a way that maybe you're resisting. But this one too, it's like this card speaks to the nature of walking in shadow, walking, like I said, in the discomfort, in the feelings of like confusion, feeling alone, feeling like you're not understanding exactly what the purpose is of everything happening right now. The greater plan hasn't revealed itself. Thank you. Dines, congrats on a gifted sub. But yeah, I like the combined wisdom, if you will, that you can always show up. You can always show up. You're never alone, even when you're walking that way. Like, for instance, when you're on your journey each time to go see your mom in her new location, and, you know, you're feeling the highlight of how long that travel time is compared to what it used to be, and maybe it's getting you down a little bit, and you're like, man, she used to be so close and now she's so far and I have to travel all by myself to get there. But again, you're not really alone if you're heading towards your mom's company. And of course, when you leave her, you're leaving with a piece of her that she gave to you, which is of course why you go see each other, right? When we connect with each other, we like exchange little bits and pieces of ourselves. At least that's how I feel when I'm interacting with people, especially those that I love and give love to. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm gonna pull you before I move on to our second reading. I'm gonna pull you some action cards, and I'm gonna ask, what can you do? Actually, you know what? Let's pull a card from the Vortex deck just for fun, because it is about relationships after all, and that doesn't necessarily mean romantic ones, I don't think. I just know that my card wording is very complimenting of those question styles. Also, I like these cards. They're very straightforward. They just have a front and a back, and they explain everything right on them. So there's no need for a booklet or anything. I like that. I need to shuffle them a little bit more. somehow. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick a card for you. Feeling this one says, I'll envision the behavior I desire to inspire. If we were a parent, interesting context. So put yourself in the perspective of you as a parent to your own child, which what an interesting stepping into the other person's shoes kind of exercise for this question specifically. If you were a parent or anyone wanting to inspire positive behavior from another, we would do our personal vibrational work first. AKA, you would get your energy right before you tried to help someone else. Something I say all the time. We would align with our source energy by envisioning the outcome we seek and by holding those involved as positive objects of our attention. So again, holding your mom and her side of the situation in the best light possible. She's doing all of these things for the greatest good of herself and for you, and therefore all other decisions will, make themselves very easily clear and presentable because they have to be. This is the greater good. She needed to make this decision. Envision the outcome you want to see, and then hold everyone else, your mom, in a positive regard, in a positive light within that scenario. We would not allow, if we were parents or someone wanting to inspire positive behavior, we would not allow any current unwanted behavior to be the reason for our attention to them. So, not necessarily giving more energy towards something when it's providing a negative feedback to you versus just stepping away and thinking about how you want to make it better while also thinking about the person in a positive light for when you return, which, of course, would help you to give positive attention when you go back to being around them. These cards are sometimes worded in a way where I'm like, I need to think about that for a little bit. Video is done uploading, by the way. Perfection. Perfection. Slam, thank you for the reading. 5 gifted to stand up. I'm good. I'll stay sitting down. That's nice of you to offer, though. Thanks. A little manipulative, but... where did... Oh. There we go. I know I like these cards a lot. Good. Good, I'm glad. She's doing what she needs to for both of you, not just herself. Look what I've got. I feel like I genuinely just heard all of that liquid go down my throat for a moment. Do you want me to update the title on Twitch? It's the same as yesterday. Yeah, hold on, I'll do it. Copy. Oops, I just clicked the wrong app. Close. There we go. And paste. Done. Thank you for telling me that. I just changed it again. Yeah, he's too fast. Indeed. All the questions make me think a lot. I'm glad. Alright, Varish, are you here? How are you? It's your turn. It is your turn. Oh! Sleepy girl. Oh. Oh. Thank you. That's nice. You're adorable. She's very sleepy. She's so sweet when she's sleepy. Have a nice night with your brother. Enjoy your time. Have fun. Yes, good. How about you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Let me get your question pulled up. Says, what will my relationship with this girl look like? Good question for the vortex. Oh, sorry. What will my relationship with this girl look like? I'm curious to see how that prompting works with these cards. So far, a lot of the cards I've gotten from that deck are some iteration of like, help yourself before you try to help someone else. But obviously, that's not the only message. There's no way. That just must be a message that's very prevalent right now. Who's very aware of what's re-talking? The cat? Alright. We're gonna take that one out because we just did it. And I'm gonna shuffle these. Oh, okay, well this one just fell out, so we're gonna take that. Ooh, I like this. I like this so far. Alright, we are asking about Varish and a girl, a mystery girl. What do you have to tell us? What do you have to tell us? All of these cards definitely need to get some use out of them. Oh. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll keep those out. We'll see how it goes. Ready? We're gonna just take these as they are. Here's the first one that popped out. The law of attraction assembles all cooperative relationships. So, there is this vortex of becoming. A vortex that contains all of the requests, all of the amended requests, each and every detail of each and every detail of each and every asking that has emanated from you. And the law of attraction is responding to that. The vortex is literally drawing in all things necessary, drawing in all things necessary for the completion of every request it contains. all cooperative components are being summoned and are coming for the completion of these creations, for the answering of these questions, and for the solutions to these problems. So, what you're asking for, the universe is working on, so you can receive it in due time. However, it's working on all requests at once. I feel like a hidden message here is to make sure all of your requests are synonymous. They're all the same direction. Don't try and confuse the universe. That sounds very promising to start. This one is the next card. I am a vibrational being, vibrationally emanating desires. Very similar sentiment. You live in a vibrational universe that is managed by the law of attraction. In parentheses, the law of attraction is bringing vibrations that are alike together. And so it is important for you to acknowledge that you are vibrational beings, constantly emanating vibrational signals of desire. And when your human form, you offer a vibration of what you want, because you know what you don't want, so you know what you do want. You cannot contemplate any subject without equal components of wanted and unwanted appearing vibrationally in your experience. Let me read that last sentence again, because it was a lot. And when, from your human form, you offer a vibration of what you want, because you know what you don't want, so you know what you do want, which in this context, maybe what you don't want is to be alone any longer, so you do want a companion. You cannot contemplate any subject without equal components of wanted and unwanted appearing vibrationally in your experience. So again, getting clear on your messaging, getting clear on what you're asking the universe for, and also what you're asking the universe to go without. You don't want that. That's also a clear message, all the same. Next, we've got, I feel like there's a reason that I keep touching on like the subliminal messaging to the universe. Be careful what you wish for. That's what I feel like this reading is for you, because this card says, flawed premises can attract true unwanted evidence. If you were to hear a false premise again and again until you yourself began to believe and repeat it, now your own activation of the contradictory vibration would interfere with your sense of intelligence, and you would begin to attract evidence to your belief. In effect, proving the false premise to be true. And so, it becomes increasingly hard for you to call this a false premise when the evidence seems to be telling you that it's true. For over time, you come to believe that it's true. So, again, if you hear something, regardless of if it's true or not, over and over again to the point where you start to believe it and repeat it to yourself, regardless of how true that foundationally is, you're gonna, regardless again of how true it is, start to attract evidence of whatever you believe in. So make sure you're sending out really clear signals and getting really clear on what you want and what you don't want, so when you see what's in front of you, you can accurately understand it and make sure that you're not creating a false premise. So interesting. So interesting. Alright, there's 2 more cards here. Wow, these are both really interesting hand in hand, and they did come out at the same time together. We'll start with this one. Causing pain for others would attract pain to me. The flawed premise, my groups, our way of life is the only correct way, and therefore all others must be stopped, is the basis of the majority of unhappiness on our planet. Not only do those being pushed against feel the pain, but those doing the pushing feel as well. Feel it as well. In fact, the unhappiest, least fulfilled among you are those who are pushing against others, because in doing so, you are disallowing the most important relationship of all. The relationship between you and you. I don't wanna insinuate anything. As this goes along, I wanna extend a word of caution to you to make sure that what you're asking the universe for and what you're attracting isn't then being confused with just the immediate situations that are presenting themselves to you, regardless of if they're a match, truly a match, or not. I feel like there's something here. This card is like someone's being pushed to do something, and it's only going to turn out bad for the person pushing them. And right now, in this context, that person's you. The flawed premise, it's like almost seeing something that's not there and then seeing it so often, you become so believing of it as a whole, people can't even convince you that it's not true anymore, right? Because you believe it so thoroughly. So I urge you to extend just like an arm and a leg and another leg and another arm and a head of caution to yourself, full body was worth of caution, to just make sure that you're keeping an eye out for this. Planting false seeds of evidence, looking for them to sprout anywhere and everywhere, and then kind of pushing things that maybe aren't natural or authentic onto the people around you. Be careful of that, because all of this is natural. You're a vibrational being with vibrational desires. The law of attraction will always bring them to you. It will always cooperate. However, again, it's listening to every message. And there's an aspect, I just feel like there's an aspect here of like duality, where it's like, of course, it can bring you all of the good things. It will also bring the bad as well. It will bring you false evidence, so you have to be careful. This is the last card, and I feel like it goes hand in hand with the last reading. I intend to see the best in everyone. I intend to see the best in everyone. You can never consistently motivate anybody to anything, but when you see the best of them and you go over to where your version of the best of them is, and you align with that and offer one signal, now you are part of the inspiration, you see. Have you ever had that experience yourself, when someone sees you and loves you, and expects the best of you? Do you not shine in ways that you've never shined before? And do you not find it really hard to shine when another does not look for the best in you? Ooh. I don't know what the purpose of that is necessarily, other than it's always a good thing to keep in mind. Same with the last reading. Try to always think of things in the best case scenario, in the best light moving forward. If that's what you want to experience. If you want to experience chaos and turmoil and everything always going wrong and everyone else always being to blame, you can attract that. And you're gonna have false evidence that that's the reality that everyone is experiencing. But it's not. There are people out there that live every single day like this, and it changes how their life unfolds because they are intending and choosing to see the best in everyone around them instead of expecting the worst. So interesting, Varish. I think I know what the too much is. Good, I'm glad. How interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the readings for one more, if that's okay. First come, first serve, and if more than one person donates quickly, that's fine. I'm just gonna push whoever's not first to next week, if that happens, but hopefully it doesn't. And if no one else wants a reading today, we can keep them closed. I'm just gonna say to you that they're open because Sinchobi was doing this and he's not here anymore, so... Oh. This got tipped over, but the lid was on. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna try and select a thumbnail, or at least narrow it down to a few for you guys to vote on. Do you guys want to do a thumbnail poll today? I thought it could be a fun little throwback. Never too far away. No. But he should be, because it's a birthday night. I'll feel a little less bad very soon about working him like that, but not yet. Very soon, though. Oh. Hold on, let me move my computer so you can see her. She's very cute. Life is doing me a weird right now. I left my job in May, job searching ever since. It's tough, and the more it goes on, the more I feel useless. Like a spare part. I watch ASMR every night before bed. It always helps me wind down, and yours is one of my favorites. So thank you for at least keeping me semi-sane in this world. No problem. Fia fan. Got you. There she is. Got you, Fia fan. Can you put your question in the chat unless you would like it to be private, and if so, send it to me as a whisper chat on Twitch. I'm not sure actually if you still can, but if not, then just put it in the chat. Slam, thank you for gifting foodie. Looking really casual, lovely. Thank you. I just got this sweater from ThreadUp. Not sponsored. I'm not saying anything else about it. But it's pretty cool. You guys know I like to shop secondhand, and it's been very helpful for that. Luca, welcome in. Thank you so much. Happy Prime sub to you. Is a general reading an option? Absolutely. Do you have a deck that you would like to choose from? Let me show you what your options are. We have... Oh my goodness. Oh. Just a baby. Just a little baby. We have Getting Into the Vortex, a deck of 60 relationship cards. We have a few different versions of the normal Tarot Arcana. We have the Cat Tarot, the White Sage, and the Tarot of the Divine. And then we've got these two, very similar. Both different cards. They are each their own kind of vibe. And then these are able to give an action step, an outcome, different wording. You get to pull 3 cards in the spread, and it gives you an answer for your spiritual, mental, and physical outcome or actions. Those are your options. That was a lot, I know. Feel free to take a second and decide. Totally up to you. Any and all of these can do a general reading. I'll just basically say, what do we need to know right now? And then we'll find something. I like the first and last decks. I'm good with whatever you are feeling today. Okay. Oh, I forgot. There's also this one. The fairies. I just got this. Wisdom, inspiration, and magic from folktales around the world. But you said you liked this and this, correct? Kind of a similar color scheme a little bit. The dark blue and the light beige. I like this one so much. Alright, well I'll just do a combo then. We'll do a general reading. And we will pull a card from here and 3 cards from here. And then I will go ahead and get my video queued up. And I really need your guys' help. Really bad. With both the thumbnail but also the title. Because I've been feeling very indecisive about it. A red boy, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Congrats everyone in the chat that was lucky enough to snag one of those. Congrats to you, and thank you so much for growing our community. I appreciate that a lot. I know the people in the chat do too. Sorry, I'm trying to shuffle these, you can't see, but I've got these all shuffled up. I'm gonna split the deck a few times until I feel like I have the right set on top. Actually, I feel like this card is important to you. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna do this one too. So interesting. Alright, let's see. So we have, actually I'm gonna pull the other cards before I do all that. Just quickly. General reading, we'll just do general outcome and action steps. And I will have you choose these cards. These cards feel like a second hand to me. Like, these feel so familiar and just so easy to work with. The other ones are making me feel a bit clumsy. A little bit clumsy. Hold on a second. Okay. There we go. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm glad that you are here with us. Thank you. Alright. We're gonna start here. You're gonna pick one card from each of these 3 decks, starting with this one. This is card number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. One from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 10, 12, 11, 10. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. 9. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Cool. Alright, now we'll go back to the first cards. And these say, babies are thinking and attracting before they are speaking. Even though you are only months old in your physical body, you are a very old and wise creator focused in that baby's body, and you came with powerful intentions. People often assume that because a child is not yet offering words, the child could not be the creator of its own experience. But it is our promise to you that no one else is creating your experience. Children emanate vibrations, which are the reason for what they attract even from their time of birth. Interesting. Just something to consider, I guess. I don't know. I thought this one was interesting too. Billions of us are living in perfect diversity. Ooh, we got some rain. Some real rain. The diversity of your planet is of tremendous value and benefit. because from variety springs all new ideas and expansion. Without the diversity, there would be complacency and endedness. I've never heard that word. You are billions of people and a baby at the same time. Living the perfect diversity just as you knew you would. Constantly asking for improvement and therefore setting up for the next generation that improved life experience. If you understood that and no longer clamored for the one right way to live, things would go better for you sooner. So interesting. Okay. I think I'm getting it. There's an innate knowing inside of you that you've always had for where you're going and what you want. And this card is kind of saying, trust that. Trust that that's real and valid and that it's been part of your guiding force for a very long time. And remember, billions of us are living in perfect diversity. Maybe you're experiencing some existential crisis having to do with the world at large, things greater than yourself. I can relate. But remember, just as you knew you would, it's almost a signifier to again, like being so new to this world and still having this wisdom inside of you, unspoken, that you knew all of these complex things were probably going to be part of this experience, all these difficult emotions. And yet, that's the whole point. Because while we're here, we're constantly asking for improvement and thereby helping to set up for the next generation and their improved life experience. Obviously, that's why it's kind of saying things would go better for you sooner. If obviously you kind of accept that life is but a lesson to be learned and not necessarily a prize to be earned. Somebody write that down and quote me. Put it -CL. Life is a lesson to be learned and not a prize to be earned. Someone's probably already said that before. We have Saturn in Aries in the 4th house for your other card spread. These are going to be outcome cards, and then I will flip them to give you action steps. This is just kind of a glimpse into the current landscape of how things are feeling for you, or potentially feeling. Spiritually, we have the maturity that brings energies to meet the challenge of what makes you feel secure. Spiritually, there is the maturity that brings energies, so like the last reading, attracts in energies in order to meet the challenge of what makes you feel secure. Mentally, you may be experiencing some caution regarding your desires, regarding support. That could come from numerous different places. But you're experiencing some caution, some indecision regarding the way you're feeling about those things. Naturally, makes sense. Physically, you're also feeling some limits being imposed from the honesty and strength of your home base or your family, which is maybe why you're feeling cautious in regards to your desires around support, because you've had a previous support system that is no longer working for you. You're questioning the honesty and the strength of that moving forward, and that's feeling limiting because you're feeling cautious, right? You're not able to move very confidently about a lot of the things that you're doing right now. which obviously, if we go back to the spiritual answer about security, I would fair to say that if you're bringing in the energies currently, you don't feel secure right now, and that makes sense. If your home base or family isn't very honest or strong right now, and that would be limiting to about anyone. Spiritual maturity, very good sign. I think that's something that you've had to grow and cultivate. So it's good that that's now going to help attract the right people. And that's where the action steps come in. We're going to tell you what you can do to make it even better. Spiritually, you need to be realistic about your willpower, about your control in the situation, how much you can really do, as you did in the past. So maybe as a kid you were super confident in yourself, you really believed in what you were doing. You need to be realistic about your willpower just as you did in the past. And mentally, this is interesting, be concerned about what you think about your home base or your family. Maybe you're misperceiving the situation. Maybe there's false premises at hand, just like in the last reading, and you're getting a lot of evidence to confirm the bias. But take a second look, perhaps. Be concerned about what you think you know about your home base or family. It doesn't say what you know, what you think you know. Sometimes what we think isn't the definitive truth after all, and it takes some investigating. But not yet. You must wait physically. You must wait before you can do it your own way and do what makes you feel secure. So you're going to have to wait a little bit, and I'm sure you already know this, which is why you feel limited. It's going to take some time before you can really step out, branch out, and do what makes you feel secure on your own way. Gifting Red Boy from Newey a reading for next week. That's so sweet. I'll put him on the list. Thank you very much. Very interesting. Thank you for the reading. So to summarize, and I think this is interesting, it has to do with your home base or your family. And then we have the baby card. Something is coming up for you right now. Something's being triggered within you that is going to create the opportunity for you to tap back into some of your original desires on this earth. Your original intentions here of what you were doing. How you're going to show up as one of the billions of people, improve life for the next generation. And I'm sure doing so has something to do with living life in your own way. Confident Aries energy. Aries is fiery, as you can see, and oh so confident. One of the most confident signs, I would say. Slam, thank you so much. Millborn Seth, little late, no worries. So insightful and very thought-provoking. So interesting that you touched on so many personal truths. It happens. It happens. Trust yourself. Sounds like that's a huge message. Also focus on, again, pulling from the other readings, because I'm always feeling like these messages have a lot of overlap to them. Of course, we're all going through similar experiences. We're all learning. We're all telling the universe what we like and what we don't like about what we see around us, so it can better navigate and shift and change. But yeah, I don't even remember what I was saying. Something good. Trust yourself, basically. I got too into my deeper explanation. I just remember basically saying, figure out how you want to show up for everyone else. Oh yeah, and then I was saying you need to take a look at the way you're seeing the situation, and like in the previous readings, try to always come from a place of the best possible scenario as your first instinct. And if that's, you know, noticeably not your first instinct, work on that. Work on that being what you're, you know, moving towards initially in your thoughts. Oh, it's just so bright. It's just so bright. Alright, I'm gonna give myself until about 7:30. That's when I'm gonna have the video premiere. Or maybe 8. Right now it is 6:55 for me. I highly doubt we're gonna be able to pick a thumbnail and do everything in 5 minutes. I'm also not quite ready to end the stream yet, and I was planning on ending to redirect you. So, let me figure out the thumbnails that I want. Gabriel! Oh my gosh. Thanks. I love that number. Okay, I'm gonna go through these really quick and like make a little separate tab, narrowing them down. Sometimes I take thumbnails I know I'm not going to use, but like, look at how good of a photo that is. It's awesome. I just know I'm not going to use it for the thumbnail, but I'm like, maybe I'll use it for my profile picture later or something. Yeah, right? Like, I'll probably go more with just something straight on. Ooh, this one's pretty good. So, this new video is primarily brushing sounds and the rain with some whispers. So my options for you are going to be either brush or no brush. Yeah. Those are pretty much going to be the options. New folder, we'll do create. I'm gonna try to make my search ASMR-y. I'll do little keyboard sounds. I've narrowed it down pretty small already. Alright, let's see. Well, I said brush or no brush, but every single one I chose has a brush in it. Let's see if I have any that I like without them. We're also going to do this criteria-wise, just like we did the very first time we did the thumbnail poll. Because that was when my video went viral for the first time, is when you guys chose the thumbnail and not me. And I think there's something to be said about that. So we're going to do it the same exact way. I'm going to prompt you the same way I did last time. And I'm going to tell me which photo you'd be like, I have to click on that video. I'm so curious to watch it. I'm gonna give you like maybe 8 options, I think. I haven't counted. It's probably a little more. It's probably like 9. Okay, I think that's good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. You have 8 options. Let me figure out how to put them on the screen. Kev! Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube membership. Super fan. Thank you so much, Kev. Alright. Let me see how I can get this pulled up here. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the screen. That one's pretty dang good. I think I picked my favorite already. I don't know how to make that smaller. Okay, hold on. I need to do something techie really quick. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna make a collage for us to use to vote, but I need my iPad to do it, so I'm gonna go grab it. Hello. I'll be back in just a moment. 1 second. Oh, ouch.
Oh, baby. Oh, so sleepy. Yeah. Sleepy girl.
So dang cute. So dang cute. Alright. Hold on a sec. Alright. Hold on. Gotta save. I'm narrowing it down even farther, I think. Save. Unable to save. Fine, I'll take a screenshot. Do it the old-fashioned way. Okay. I promise it will all be worth it. I have 4. I narrowed it down from 50 to 4. Pretty good. Clearly there didn't need to be 50, but better safe than sorry when I'm working. I try to cover all the bases. Sorry if you can't hear me very good. I don't have my headphones on right now. I'm cropping the photos before I put them in to Procreate, which is a hilarious name for an app now that I think about it. I've never thought about how silly that is as a name until right now. Okay, we're gonna do, I guess I'll do a square. Then we'll put insert photo. 1. Insert photo. 2. Three. I'm almost done, I promise. Hopefully this will be easy enough to vote on.
Jarl32 just resubscribed for 2 months.
Oh my. Hey, happy 2 months. I was gonna say good morning, but I was saying that to my cat and not to you. Alright. We're gonna have A, B, C, and D. Which I guess I should probably put that on here. Let me write it with my pencil. Oh, that's not right. Alright. No background. Share. Email. Alright. I just sent that. And now I'm gonna put it on the screen. Wow. Let me make sure it's sent. Hold on. Everyone, give me a 60-second timer and see if I can get this done before it runs out. And by done, I mean on the screen for everyone to see. Okay, send.
They have given 429 gift subs in the chat.
I'm not gonna do it. I can already tell. But I'm close. Okay. I've got it on my PC officially. Now we're gonna download. Perfect. Alright, ready? It's coming up on the screen. Add media source, I guess. Browse. Downloads. Oh, okay, hold on. I added the wrong kind of source. I need a image. There we go. Alright, ready? Are you ready to vote? Hype train incoming? No way. What did I miss? Alright, I'm putting them up on the screen. Whoa. They're huge. Hold on. Okay. That's better. I'll move over a little bit. Let me make a poll. Where's my keyboard? My real keyboard. Here it is. Whoa. Dash poll. Which thumbnail Alright, YouTube chat, if you would like to vote on this, go to Twitch if you have an account. If you don't, then you can just put it in the YouTube chat what you would think, what you would vote for. Oop. A, B, C, D. Should I allow additional votes? What do you guys think? Should we let it be skewed? I think maybe no. And I'm gonna put it for 10 minutes. Actually, we'll do 5 minutes. I'll let you guys have additional votes, but it's gonna be 1,000 tokens per vote. You gotta have been watching for a while if you want extra votes. Alright, ready? 5 minutes starting the poll on Twitch. Thumbnail poll. Are you ready? My vote is... I don't know. I don't want to skew the ratings. I'll tell you after the poll is done. Alright, while that poll goes, we're gonna work on the title. Unless you think it's already good, which I don't think it's bad. I just didn't include absolutely anything about the brushing, and I was like, that's like all I do in the video. This is my current title. I'm sending it in YouTube and Twitch chat. What's the theme? It is brushing with some rain audio and some whispered personal attention, mainly for sleep. Thank you, Miguel. These so I can hear everything that's going on. Oh yeah? You're just throwing your channel points around like that, huh? Oh wow. So, with the current title, ASMR Close Whispered Attention for Sleep, which one makes you think of that? Which one of these are you like, close personal attention for sleep? Yes. Oh, just kidding, whispered. It is whispered. I felt like I had to specify, because I normally do soft spoken lately. You voted 41 times. Oh my goodness. I feel like everyone's always like, what should I do with my channel points? Well, here you go. I honestly like C. I'm gonna put my bias out there. I liked C and D, actually. I would not have picked B or A. So, this is why I have you guys do this for me. Greetings. Hello. We are doing a vote. A for sure from a first time chatter. Okay. What is it about A? It's the only one with no brush. Technically C doesn't, I keep doing the opposite side. C doesn't really have a brush either, but I am holding it up to the camera. What do you mean amount of channel points? Oh no. Drawing the viewer in as criteria. A seems the most inviting. Okay. I like your thinking. Well, let me go ahead and get it up there then. I'm pretty sure it's the last one I have pulled up on here too. Oh yeah, unable to save. I forgot. Let me grab my phone. I need to use all the technology. C is coming at me. It's scary. Okay. I don't know why I like C, but like, noted. A is 100% winning this. Well, it's because the votes were highly skewed. It looks like people really like B too, though. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, 1 sec. Grab my phone so I can save the good one. I'm excited, guys. Should we do a video premiere? Do you want to do a little chatty chat? Or I could just make it go live and you can watch it whenever you feel inclined. Alright. Obscure Novice contributed 50,000 channel points. Touche. Touche. So, whoa. Considering half of those votes were you, did anyone skew vote number B with a bunch of points? Rigged. Because if no one skewed B, that one definitely won. I voted like 10 times. Me. I voted once. Okay. So between A and B then, sounds like. We'll do A. I'll listen to you guys. How does the color of this look on your screen? Does it look too dark? Does it look bright? That's another thing I like to have opinions on, because everyone's screen has a different color ratio and brightness. How do these look? You voted 3,000 for B, then 7,000 on A. Okay. Good to know. You gambled to get those points. Cool, cool. Alright, sounds good. Well, let me get this all set up, and then we're gonna go live with the video. I'm so excited. I know you guys are gonna love it. It's a real cozy. We could do a watch along on the stream. I could just post it and then we could watch it all together on the stream if you would like. And if you need to tune off, you can come back and watch it yourself instead of doing a premiere. That would be fun. Alright, let's do that. Alright, guys. Officially setting A. See, look at how different the color looks. Isn't that crazy? I just have to trust that it looks as good as you guys say it does. I'm nervous. I don't know why. I'm feeling nervous. Alright. I'm gonna schedule this. For my YouTube members, guess what? No, I was like, I'm gonna put it members to public. You get 5 extra minutes, but I won't do that. John, oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I like your profile photo. What kind of guitar is that? It looks cool. Looks like an electric guitar. Alright, 7:30. Are you guys ready? Are you feeling prepared? Do we need another half an hour? Or are we ready? Are we ready to rock and roll? Ready whenever, I'm ready, I'm ready. Okay, I'm gonna take these off and come, geez, I'm gonna have to figure out my stream situation from private to public. Save. You've scheduled the time in the past. That's true, because I did AM and not PM. Oops. Okay. I scheduled it. Let me go up here. Open a new tab. Time is ticking. It's always so stressful to be right down to the wire. Videos. Studio. Get the link. I'm gonna put the link in the live stream description, so those of you on YouTube, if you would like to watch the new video, you just need to go to the description and it'll say watch new video here, and then the link will be there. Let me see what happens if we click on the link. I think it should say this video is private. Or I can watch it. I wonder what happens if you guys try to click on it. I'm gonna give you the link so you can refresh. And since Chobe is here, sir, you're too late. Let me know what happens if you try to click on that link. Here, YouTube. Hopefully it just says it's private. Just popping in, I can't hear right now. Perfect, videos unavailable. Alright, let me add a browser source. Video premiere. Audio via OBS. Okay. Hold on. Should I have it playing small or big? Probably big. I gotta make myself small. Hold on. Copy. Let me turn off one of these. There we go. Okay. And now I'm gonna paste this. And I'm gonna put it really big. And then I'll put it behind me. And then we can watch. Give me a sec, give me a sec. Okay. That looks good to me. Let me go to the audio. Oops, I accidentally put it behind everything. It needs to be there. There we go. Eep. I can't guarantee how good of quality it's gonna be. Also, it should technically be live, so if you want to watch it before me, go ahead and go to the link. Video premiere. There we go. I'm gonna turn it down. Wait, what? Oh, hold on. Advanced audio properties. I'm making sure I don't blast our ears out. Monitor and output, close. The audio is delayed. Oh no. Anyone else? The video will not be private in a sec, I promise. Hold on. I need to turn the volume down here. There we go. Now I'm ready to refresh. Are you guys ready to watch the new video? Are you ready? Oh my gosh, what is going on with these notifications? They're very backed up. It's like doing the whole stream worth of gifted subs. I love it. I love it. Let me see. Alerts. There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the source. And it should play for us. And I'm gonna make sure that it is at least a little bit loud at the beginning, because the sound fades in, and then I'll be quiet unless I have a comment, which I probably won't. I hope you enjoy. I will say it will help me a lot in the algorithm if you do also go watch this on your own in a different tab. Just so it counts as like a separate play, but I really want to watch it together with you because it's always so fun. So let's get into it. I'm gonna refresh. There's maybe gonna be an ad, so I'm actually gonna mute it again. Okay, interact, full screen, skip, here we go. And I'm gonna turn the rain down so you can hear the other rain. Enjoy. You know we need 4K, obviously. Hello. And welcome. Sorry if it's buffering to what I'm anticipating to be. Oh, let me turn the music off. An extremely cozy ASMR experience. And I'm gonna for us all. As I'm sure you can hear, there is a lovely thunderstorm happening right now. And as such, I am going to be doing my best to be leaving most of this footage untouched, for the sake solely of the natural audio being preserved, because unfortunately it's very rare for a storm like this to last nearly as long as my videos normally do, which, if you're new here, for reference is around an hour. Also, on the off chance that you might be new here, allow me to quickly introduce myself to you before we get any further. Hi, my name is Cherie. personally am very excited and hoping for some nice thunderclaps. We'll see. As far as ASMR sounds and or triggers go, I only picked 2 for us tonight, partially because I set this up in a hurry so I could catch everything, but also because I felt like brushing, and in particular some nice, very slow brushing would be the absolute perfect complement to the sounds of the storm that we have going on right now. So, with all of that in mind, and thank you for letting me ramble a bit, I'm going to go ahead and start dabbling just a little bit with these 2 brushes, starting, of course, with this huge emphasis on the huge kabuki brush. This brush is actually from a kit used for haircuts, which you will see in a future video very soon. But for now, we are going to be borrowing the brush from that set and using it in an oh so relaxing fashion to help soothe your nerves and calm you right down. Hopefully. Somebody in the YouTube chat is like, I've seen this before, with a sad face. I literally just recorded this. What do you mean you've seen this? What? I'll say more in just a moment, but I'm gonna let the brush speak for itself. a slight change and a shift in the audio spacing as I go from brushing one side back over the other side, ever so subtly, gently, and yet the change is most certainly there. Nonetheless, feeling relaxed, listening to each teeny tiny sound, seeing how many you can truly make out before it all starts to blend together in a sea of noise. Noise. Relax. Relax. Relaxing. Crackling of this brush reminds me a lot of an old record spinning on the turntable. Spinning on the turntable. Round and around. Spinning in circles. Taking another deep breath. And exhaling. Relax. If you would like to keep your eyes closed at this time, you are more than welcome to do so. But in the event that visual triggers are more your cup of tea, I've now acquired the smaller brush that is equally as soft, just not quite as fluffy. The bristle on this brush sound very nice on their own. And while I'm very pleased with that performance alone, sink just a little bit deeper.
Hello? What's going on?
She knows we're back on the mic. Yeah. You are loving olive on me. So I left like 5 minutes of gentle black rain in the back, just to make it even more, you know, cozy and sleepy. I'm gonna gently fade out the sound and then turn the video off and go back to being full screen. Thank you for watching. If anyone fell asleep, hold on. Oh my goodness. There we go. Look at this girl.
You got nice and cozy, didn't you? What? You want belly rubs? Okay.
Some cats don't like getting their belly scratched. This one does.
You're showing off how gorgeous you are. And you're so gorgeous. You're beautiful.
She's so cute. Oh my gosh. Look over there, you guys. I feel like I hear a storm rolling in off the horizon. What is that noise? Is it rain? In the distance. Oh my god. I hear it. Do you hear it? Do you hear that storm? Wait, and then somewhere else. Also in the distance. I hear music. Like really faint music. Listen hard. See if you can hear it. I sure do. Do you hear it?
No, you're so cute.
She wants attention so bad.
Oh my. This is your favorite time, huh? Oh my goodness. Are you happy? She's so happy.
Oh.
That's nice.
It's a lazy rain. It's usually a sign of trauma, I think, to not like your belly scratched.
That makes sense. Poor babies with their trauma. You were raised by a loving mama, but now you're codependent. Yeah. You're codependent and that's okay. Oh, my beautiful girl. She's just so beautiful. So beautiful. You gonna itch? You're making biscuits in the air? I love you. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Is this my song? No, it's not. You'll know. My song is not ASMR. It's a normal song with normal decibel level and volume. Kiwi is so adorable.
She's so adorable. She's so cute. Oh my gosh! Was that you making that noise? And
He flung the door wide open when he came in.
hello? Mister, you haven't come and said hi to the stream in so long.
As soon as Kiwi saw him, she ran to go see him. Thank Thank you, Sean. We miss you when you are gone for a while. Your videos are always so unique and relaxing. Thank you. I promise I'm coming back. We're so back, baby. We're so back. Mister! He's laying on the floor. Let me grab him. I know he'll be happy to make an appearance. He was laying on the bed right before the stream, and I literally said to him, Mister, they're gonna be so happy to see you. Like, I made a point to be like, oh my gosh, it's so nice that you just are so happening to be on the bed right before the stream. That's so great. I did my makeup in the bathroom. Kiwi was here. Vivi was here. They were all relaxing. Came back. Guess who was gone? The one person I made a point to be like, it's so nice that you're making an appearance. He left, and then he didn't come back until right now when I was planning on ending the stream, which it's 2 hours and 57 minutes, so we're perfectly at the end. We will end at 3 hours, but first, Sir, Mister, come here. Oh, he's purring. He's purring. Oh, yeah. We love you. You're a good boy. Hold on. While he's being cooperative, I'm gonna mute this audio really quick. No, he's not being cooperative. I want to get just his purring in the audio for myself. Thank you, Mister. Thank you so much. This is so nice. You have such a healing purr. It's so wonderful. It's such a blessing that we get to share this with all these people. Thank you so much, buddy. You're such a good boy. Everybody loves you so much. Yep, they're in there. Right there. But you don't need to worry about it. It's just you and me right now. I love you. Okay. Oh, he's like, I'm just gonna plop, why not? Oh, baby. That was so nice. And now I have a really, really great audio clip that I can go back and use for a future project. Just in case, on a different day, he looks really cute, but he's not feeling like purring. I can edit it in from a time where it was authentic to him. Right now. I'll make a short of it sometime. Thank you so much, Red Boy. I have a couple things I want to post on TikTok as shorts, so stay tuned. Go follow my TikTok. I don't think I have it up here, but I'll add it to the rotation. I think it's Cherie Co. Anas, I wanted to say thank you for the donation. I was busy doing my little purring sample take, but I appreciate your first time donation. Ouch. You bit me, but like lovingly. But you still bit me. Have a good night. Thank you so much, Red Boy. I think this is the perfect place to end the stream on. I'm feeling really good about what we accomplished here tonight after a very long day of work. I'm feeling a little tired and hungry for dinner, so I'm gonna go make myself some pasta probably, and maybe get back on my Animal Crossing. I haven't been on it in a little while, and I want to get on there. Yeah, do some fun stuff, and I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully the new video will satiate you for the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. I'm not coming on the internet, and probably not Monday either, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm gonna hope to be online. I'm also gonna try to make a schedule again. There will always be updates on the Discord, because I will always probably need to change the schedule, but the schedule is in place, so there's at least like a rough estimate of when you can expect me, and something for me to be consistent about. So without further ado, I will leave you to the rest of your day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time of the day it is for you, and wherever you may be on this crazy spinning planet in space. I'm so happy that you were here with me for however much time that you were able to be here, and I hope that you will tune in again soon. And until next time, ciao for now. Take care of yourselves. Give yourself a big hug. Take deep breaths. Tell yourself it's gonna be okay. Because it is. Love you guys. I'll see you next time. Good night.